The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy.
Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy.
It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome into yet another edition of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. I am your not at all humble host, Eric Clark, and I'm saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give my little video a watch and a listen. If you like it, like it. If you think other people are going to dig it, give it a share. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, help the channel grow, and you are following me on all the social media platforms. That way, if there's a band, song, video, something you want me to rant about, a question you have for me, you can hit me up with a DM or leave it in the comments below. If you're going to hit me up with a DM, no spamming. If you are going to leave it in the comments below, just do me a favor, join the I Concur Army. The ICA is worldwide and growing. All you have to do is give the comments a cursory read-through. If you see that your suggestion has already been made, all you have to do is leave a like and reply with I Concur. That'll help my old burnout resin-coated DJ brain get everything into a nice little organized list, put it in the handy dandy notebook. Also, every Wednesday and Saturday, 11 a.m., 2 p.m., respectively, Central Time here in the United States, we do the Wild Side Live. 2 hours, fun and frivolity, another chance for you to get your suggestion to me. Before we get to today's video, I do want to say thank you to Connect 200, Music to See, and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. They are the proud sponsors of The Wild Side with Eric Clark. Thank you very much to all of them. Today's video is coming suggested from Facebook today. Actually, somebody sent me a message and said, hey, dude, here's the new Lovebites track. It's called Stand and Deliver. And they even made sure to clarify that it's not an Adam Ant cover. I'm kind of bummed. Although, you know, a Japanese female metal band singing about 15th century highwaymen in England, I guess, wouldn't make any sense. So, yeah, I guess. The Stand and Deliver. It's Lovebites, new track. Let me know everything down below because I trust the Wolf Pack and you guys are my Sherpas. So fill me in with all the info. It is Lovebites, Stand and Deliver. Shoot them down. Let's check it out. All right, there you go. Lovebites, new stuff. Stand and deliver, shoot 'em down. There's your standard, man. That's the standard now. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Amazingly, there's so much improvement in the overall tone that is coming from this band. It's getting exponentially larger. I've said this before. I've seen them play. I've seen a few videos of them playing live, and I've said that their joy, their positive disposition, just their demeanor is so heavily laden with bright colors that it is an added instrument, and they just keep turning it up to 11. So first, let me say this. Again, as I said with the last one with the new bassist, and again, you guys are my Sherpas here, so let me know down below everything that I need to know about everything, because I rely on y'all for that. Very smart. Very smart. This track right here, again, new standard. Call it whatever you want. I don't like the labels. I don't like identity politics. I don't like identity music. If it rocks, it rocks. But it reminds me of early industrial with the thrash. So I was getting the tones of Faith No More. I was getting the tones mixed with KMFDM, but in this whole new structure and tone. And again, they just keep turning it up to 11. So when the twin guitar attack comes in, the harmony between the two, it becomes this rhythmic metal. That's really what it is. It becomes a rhythmic metal. It's a metal. It's a heavy thrash metal that, it's similar to this track Burn in Hell by Twisted Sister, in that it's like, yeah, dude, my body is into this. Your body can't help but to be pulled in to the heartbeat that is this track. And the heartbeat are those very sneaky drums. They're very, I say sneaky, but it's hard to say sneaky when you're basically getting run over by a tank, which is what's happening when you're listening to her play drums. But there's sneaky parts of it. Normally when a vocalist is singing, and I'll get to her, when a vocalist is singing, the drummer isn't really going too far out of the time keep. Whatever the time signature is, they're keeping that. What I like about her is that she really is good about maybe tripling on a hi-hat, or just flipping over from one drum to the next, or just hitting an extra foot pedal. These really cool, subtle things that create this underlying heartbeat. And again, very well done. That new bassist, they're playing it smart with these songs, of having her come out and just lay that foundation, and she does it very well. Right from the get-go, she is establishing her place, and she fits. So while the band is taking exponential steps in their growth, in their sound, in their bona fides, she jumped right in to this, excuse me, this double dutch of brilliant metal. And she, right in there, there we go, and maintained that. And again, the joy that comes through this band, there was this part, or a couple of parts, where the guitar player was playing the drums, and all I could think is, would they be like, hey man, don't do that. Like, hey man, don't do that. But you can tell they're having such a good time. It reminded me of Van Halen when they did the dressed in red with the white gloves, and I think it was Michael Anthony was completely off, or was it Alex Van Halen? One of them was like completely off. But I like watching the band in their element of creativity, because their joy in the music, their joy being with each other, their joy in creating these sounds comes through, and you hear it. We talk all the time when I've tried to help people with their broadcasting how to speak on a microphone, things like that. And I say that you can, it's not me, I didn't come up with it, but there's an expression that you can hear a smile. And you can hear a smile. You can hear, if you speak to someone on the phone and you smile while you speak to them, they're going to hear that. And that creates an added color to your tone that you're creating, right? And that's what they do. And it's such this brilliant overall warmth of these bright colors. So the drum and the bass are just laying down this really good, dark, deep, rich, thick and wide foundational tone that is the cicadic heartbeat through the entire track. And it's just going at this frenetic pace. Meanwhile, the guitars are weaving in and out and creating this wonderful harmony of back and forth. And this, is it thrash? Is it metal? Is it punk? It's all these beautiful, wonderful sky and tree and brighter summer colors that are being woven through. And smack dab through the middle of it, I got to give it up for her, man. Her vocals, I wrote down with a question mark, are you telling me this girl's vocals are getting better? Is that what you're telling me? That her improvement from the first time I heard her sing English to this. I know Americans that I can't understand over her. So very well done that you're singing in a second language in a comfortable, authoritative, yet very, I don't want to say innocent because it's not. She does have a her vocals are very comfortably violent, if that makes any sense. You're very accepting of them. All right, you're very in agreement with them. But there is a heft to her vocals. There's a thickness there. So even when she's reaching the high notes and the high registers and changing her octave, there's a thickness there in her vocal that creates that stay put. I got you. And you're confused in the, okay, do you have me by force or do you have me by want? And I think you're going to find that it's both. And they're both equally as wonderful. And her vocals are so smooth and so clear and so positive in their forward momentum. Again, I'm finding it awe-inspiring that they are exponentially better. A band like Lovebites gets better. It's crazy. That is the new standard now. There is no genre. There is no label. There is no, category. It rocks, dude. It rocks very well. Better than 95% of what is out there. That's slamming, bro. That is legit. That is absolutely 100% metal. Again, you can throw in all other descriptors that you want. I call it a great track. So very well done, Lovebite, Stand and Deliver. I'm glad it wasn't an Adam Ant cover. Okay, so let's just say that I'm glad. I'm very glad it wasn't an Adam Ant cover. So again, if you have a suggestion for a track, you can hit me up with a DM on Facebook. Leave it in the comments. I also do the live stream Wednesdays at 11 a.m. and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S. I have been recovering from the flu, so I apologize that my voice has petered out a little bit. I try to get through it as well as I can. But thank you very much for the suggestion. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following me on social media. Thank you to Connect 200, Music to See, and Aunt Betty's Nut Butter. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this has been The Wild Side.